Hello, and today we'll be solving the crime of the missing dog food. Now last night at approximately 11:30, my cat Soxy ran up to me and said that she saw one of our dogs eating all of the dog food when nobody was looking. By the time I got there, the dog was gone, and so was all the food. The only shred of evidence left at the crime scene was a singular hair that we can use with electrophoresis to convict one of my 4 dogs, Luna, Z, Charlie, and Snoopy, of this crime. Now, first, the DNA sample needed to be treated with PCR to amplify it so that we can put it in the electrophoresis machine. Now, in electrophoresis, the DNA sample is loaded at the negative side of the plate, and the charged particles move through the gel. Smaller fragments move faster than larger fragments, and they leave patterns of bands that can be compared to each other to tell if they're the same or different. Now, in order to convict one of my dogs of this crime, we have to look at 2 VNTR locus that were a result of the electrophoresis examination. Now, you can see in this data that Z, one of my dogs, is a biological parent of both Luna and Charlie because there is an identical band for all 3 dogs at each locus. Now, to look at locus 1, we look first at the hair sample. Our first comparison is our witness, Soxy. Now, as you can see here, Soxy can be eliminated as a suspect because she does not have the identical band pattern as the evidence found at the scene. Our next suspect is Luna. Now, she has all 3 bands identical as the evidence that was found on the scene, so she can now be considered a prime suspect. Z, then, on the other hand, you can see that all 3 bands are not identical to the hair sample, so he can also be eliminated as a suspect. Now, Charlie, he does have all 3 bands identical, so he is now also a prime suspect. And Snoopy, he only has 2 of the bands the same, and this one is not the same in the evidence, so he can also be eliminated as a suspect. So since we have 2 suspects here, we have to look at another locus, locus 2. And we're just going to look at our prime suspects. As you can see in this locus, Luna is the only one that has the same band pattern, and Charlie does not, so he can be eliminated. And Luna can be identified as our culprit who ate all the dog food in the middle of the night.